Welcome everyone! Welcome, welcome. I hope you have had a good start to your week. Happy Tuesday. I am Spacey Bottletelli. I'm a gadget tier bat and a game developer. And today I'm gonna do some pixel art for our hololive fan game, Chrono Gear Warden of Time. So many good beans in the chat. Hello Mike, Haas, Blake, Ann, Double Cakes, Argo, Borb, Hershey. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Hershey. I appreciate it. Louise, Haidon. Welcome! Okay, so today I'm going to focus on making backgrounds and tile sets for the beach level. But before I do that, hold on a second. My playlist is not showing up. There we go. Okay. I did want to show off something neat that I did in terms of touching up the sprite for our hero, Oral Crony. So, this is a turnaround of what her base sprite looks like. I noticed that when we were working on the World of Nature levels, which have a brighter background and usually take place during the daytime, I noticed in bright environments, I wasn't really a fan of the way that the sprite was silhouetted. Like it just felt like very flat, like the silhouette of Crony, like against a bright background as opposed to a dark one. So I touched up her sprite a little bit to be more accurate to her model, and this is the result. So this is the touched up one. It's subtle, but I think it works a lot better. For one thing, she has the split in her cape now, at the bottom, and I think that reads better. I also added a bit more detail to the cape, like if you can compare before and after. And also, I've learned quite a bit about how to shape legs for one of our other pixel artists in the team. So I improved her legs as well, made them a bit more like shapely. I did this for every single sprite of her in the game, and she has several hundred sprites, so it was not an easy task, but we did it. So I think her sprite's in a good spot now. Oh, Blake, you're gonna be working on a few different things? You're making a title screen for your game? Let's go! Well, that's always nice. Speaking of which, I have not shown off the final title screen for the game. I also got some input from the team for that, about how to improve, like, the pose of Crony and everything. So I'm gonna pull that up. It looks really good. I think it's in the menu assets. Okay, so I showed this off on Twitter, on the Chrono Gear account before. But yeah, this is like pretty much the final result of my last drawing stream for the game. And like, Crony especially is like a huge improvement. I got some help from one of our testers, funnily enough, TripTech, who also has experience posing models for like Super Smash Bros. Brawl mods. So he kind of like took like the fan-made 3D model of Crony and then like posed it for me in Blender, and then I was able to rotoscope it. It looks so good. I should show it in game too. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna launch the game. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's see if this is gonna boot up. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I'm so happy with this, and it's one of our most popular posts on Twitter too, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, and I also animated the cape a little bit, just to give it a little more dynamism. And then in game also, I have the parallax clouds from each of the levels that are represented in the background. We've got Jewel Cyclone on the right, and Sands of Time on the left. Now, the Jewel Cyclone background originally, excuse me, I should take a sippy real quick. So the Jewel Cyclone background was originally going to have the tornado from the level in it, but in practice, I felt like that was too much. So I opted instead to have like some ice platforms from the level instead. It looks so good, and I think it just gives like a much better sense of what you're getting into compared to the previous title screen. The previous title screen was just it was just like the shadow of a gear against a blue backdrop. But this is, oh my goodness, I'm so happy with it. Yeah, and I think eventually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so that when you press the start button, it will like shift to a different background where you like select your file and everything. Kind of like how a lot of Legend of Zelda games handle their title screens. You know, you think of like Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, like they kind of have like a view of the landscape on the title screen, and then you press start and they take you to the file select screen, which is much more like chill and low key. So I had to pass by and say hi. Oh, thank you, Mighty. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my gosh, I love this title screen so much. Definitely worth the effort to redo that, because I think it leaves a much stronger impression. So yeah. Okay. So title screen's out of the way. Now what I am going to do is I am going to make an entire tile set and background from scratch. I have pulled up some reference images on my second monitor to see if we can get like a good beach look. First of all, I want to get like a basic ground setup. That way we will have like a frame of reference for how the background looks against like the foreground tiles. And I think we can use a shortcut. So I am going to go to the tile set for Sands of Time. And I'm going to grab the sand from that level and kind of use it as a base. Now, normally the sand in Sands of Time has this kind of shading to it. I could grab this. I could also grab the more basic shading here, since I think the beach level is going to be more like, it's going to be brighter. It might be interesting to have a different thing on the tile screen based on what world you're currently in. I have thought about that. That's something that we can definitely save for later down the line, but it is a cool idea. Yeah, the other thing is that it might be a bit too much work for something that most players won't see. Because I suspect that most players will play through several worlds before they put the game down, which means that they will, if there's unique, like, looks on the title screen based on the last world you were in, they might miss out on a few. That train of thought kind of reminds me of how in the Sonic Adventure games, they have like the characters like narrate their position in the story when you resume it, which is a cute touch, but it's also something that most players will never see because they're inclined to like finish like the game in one sitting. Okay, so I could just take the one with the advanced shading for now. And then I'm gonna pull up the layers. Do I have... Okay, yeah, I have a bottom layer. I'm gonna move this over here. So today's gonna be nice and low energy. We'll just chill out together and Bob Ross it up with some positive mindsets and some cool artwork. On the subject of like menus changing based on your position in the game, we do want to see if we can have the music for the stage select screen when it's done, have the instrumentation vary a little bit based on the world that you've selected. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so we have our basic sand layer. I want to change the palette to be a little less harsh, because we want like nice like a nice like sandy beach feeling. So probably what I could do is I could grab some colors from one of the screenshots that I'm looking at. Yeah, that's like a nice soft peach color. I think that will be great for sand. So what do I want to do? I want to darken that a little bit. We don't want it to look too muddy looking, so I might need to reduce the color count a little bit. That's okay. So the top layer is looking nice and soft. So I'm gonna extend that to the bottom layer. Oh my goodness. I think what I could do maybe is grab the colors right here. And then kind of just like do a manual palette shift, like a brightness shift. Let's try that. So, we got this one. I do want to shift that downwards. There we go. What's that color like? Okay, that's fine. No me gusta. I think what I could do is I could borrow some of the colors up here. Okay, yeah, that works. So from here we can just like manually pick our colors. And kind of like shift downwards and keep the tone a bit warm on the warm side. Maybe go like a bit redder as we get darker. Cause like generally it looks really nice if the darker your color is, the more bluish it gets. Which in our case means that we're shifting from golden yellow to red to purple. Okay, that's good. Yeah. I think that looks neat. Do I have good references on board for my beach level? Yeah. I like using Google Jamboard, which I'm really mad that Google is discontinuing Jamboard. Like starting from October 1st, any Jamboards that are in Google Drive will be removed. So we have to back them up, and I'm like, no! I don't want to use an external program. I just want to use my browser. But whatever. I'm sure there's an open source version of PowerPoint or something that I could use to make mood boards. But I do like how this looks. Maybe something I could try is... I want to make this a bit brighter. Okay, that's probably fine. Okay, cool, because we want to give the impression that like the sun is shining like on the back side of the sand, I guess. We could also shift it a bit to the foreground. Do I want to do that? Yeah, sure, let me try that instead. So I'm gonna change this a little bit. So maybe what I could do, I tend to be pretty picky with my color palettes. Okay, so let's shift that there. No, let's go brighter even. Row here, here. There we go. Shift it a little bit. Oh, goodness. I had a nice egg salad sandwich earlier. I better take Zippy. Yeah, egg salads tends to be my go-to before my streams, because I've got like a good routine for putting it together in a short amount of time. Oh, thank you for head pats. Wow, so nice. You're working on a few fan art sprites for your VTuber friends? That's so awesome. Also, thank you, Rob, for care combo. Okay. I can take Sippy and stretch you real quick. Ah. You ate a baked potato? Oh, that sounds yummy. Okay, that was a good stretch. Edge Drive, hi! Hope you're doing well. Everybody, Edge Drive is cooking with Atlantis. There's gonna be an Atlantis stage based on Gargura. Is it alright if I show one of the work in progress screenshots that you made, Edge? I also tried cooking a little bit with the background, but I think it's too bright right now. Sure? Okay. So this is like the tile set. Let me hide my background real quick. So this is like a preview of what we got going for Atlantis. It's an interesting fusion between, like, you know, like an underwater palace and also like a construction zone. I'm really eager to see like how those two elements will combine. I think maybe I could lean more towards construction in the early parts of the level and then go like full like ocean palace as you progress. I think it'll lend itself to a nice like sense of progression. But yeah, this tile set was made by Edge Drive. Very awesome. I like it a lot. And I tried experimenting with a background where we have light coming in from the ocean surface that you can see. But I think it would fit this tile set more to have it more be in the deep sea, where there's not a lot of light. Or maybe the light source could come from underneath instead of above. But I'll experiment with that when I'm done with beach stuff. Yeah, sneak peek. Reminds you of the ice stages in Mega Man Zero. Nice. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the sand layer. I better save my work. Let's see, have I made a folder for beach stuff? I have not yet. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Beach. Sometimes life is a beach. Yeah. Nice and calm. Yummy! Hi! Hope you're doing well. Hope the subathon's going good and the partner push. I heard that you applied again. So I hope it goes through this time. So I'm gonna call this foreground. So from here, we will start focusing on what we want to do for the background. Now, it's going to be difficult to make something that just doesn't immediately remind people of Tidal Gate from Freedom Planet 2. So maybe to differentiate it, I could make the background centerpiece like closer to the foreground. So instead of looking out at an island, we're looking out at like part of the landscape that we are already on. So like, well, first of all, let me like see what I want to do with the sky color. So let's start forming our palette for the sky. Something like that, I'm imagining. Let me add a new layer so we can keep this as a color reference. We want to move down here. Wow. Let's grab another color. Well, actually, I think maybe a shortcut we can use, we can utilize here is, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna squish this down until it's just a few pixels, and then I'll stretch it out again. So that way we have a nice sky palette. Like that. So I'll grab this. You'd love to play this too when it's done? Aw. And thank you, Yomi. I appreciate that. Okay, let's stretch it this way. So it's okay that it looks blocky. We can make it like wibbly wobbly a little bit so that it looks like there's actual cloud coverage. Which might be a bit of a challenge because beaches tend to not be very cloudy environments. But it's all good. This is a little abrupt, so I'm gonna adjust that. There we go. And then we can imagine that the ocean is right down here, but generally I've noticed that for a lot of like beach artwork that looks really appealing, they will give the ocean more of a greenish tint. So let's try that. And I think the reason that they give the ocean a greenish tint is because of the sandy shoreline. Because sand is like, you know, like a nice golden color, and water is blue. So when they kind of meet, that like produces the in-between color, which is green. So I think as we get like closer and closer to the foreground with the ocean, the water will get like more of a greenish tint. So this is what I've grabbed. I'm gonna do the same technique as before, which I should do this on a different layer. Okay. So I guess what we can do is like this. That might be cool. Okay. So we've got this palette here. Now this probably shouldn't be uniform because beaches aren't uniform. Yeah, I'll make this part longer. Not bad, not bad. So where we go from here depends on how the landscape turns out. We could have it like be in the middle, but I kind of want to attach it to where we already are. So I'm gonna draw on the front layer, and then We'll use like a paler brown. And we want it to be like right here, I guess. Could do this, and then maybe have like a sharp cliff up here. And then we could have like some forest up here to kind of like connect it to the previous nature levels. Some mountains up here, just make them wibbly wobbly. And then I guess we can kind of like go down like this, because this is going to be where the coastline is. And we can kind of get closer, 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 closer. Now I need to think of a way to make this agree with the parallax scrolling. So I could kind of like curve downwards here and then merge it with the foreground, kind of like the opening sequence of Sonic 3. But I don't think that would be very conductive of like parallax scrolling. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna have it like continue here, and then we'll have the beach kind of like snake around this way, so like they're not technically attached, but they feel attached. Nice. Whoops. Is it not? E. Okay. What? No, it's not. There we go. Okay, so we've got this thing. And from here, we want to add like the actual beach part, I guess. Which in this case, let's make that nice and bright for now. Maybe a bit paler in color.
It's Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer!
Ridge Racer! Okay, so I want this to be large here. And then we just want it to, like, come up here at a point. And then from here, I want to add some sea foam. Have it stretch out a long way. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the music and sound regimes have double audio? No! I think I know what's wrong. Did that fix it? Better? Okay, let's go. Well, that's gonna be embarrassing to look at when I watch the VOD. Whatever.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, yeah, we kind of want to keep the sea foam going. Okay, that's good. Perspective seems a little bit weird. I think I might want to make it more like straight on, like orthographic. So all we can do for that is go up here. And then for this part, maybe like yeah, flatten it here. So we kind of keep going this way. Granted, this does make it look more like a river. But we'll roll with it for now and see where it takes us. It's like Bob Ross says, there are no mistakes, only happy little accidents. Thank you for care combo. Thank you, Dark Red. Okay, I'll take Sippy and Stretchy. Wow. Alright, cool stuff. Oh, I think I saw the doodle. Yeah, thank you for that. The one with the battle. Oh yeah. You want to see something kind of cool in a blurst way? Hold on. I have a pog toggle now. A poggle, if you will. And I can do it in either direction, too. It has to be a toggle because the side mouth tracking. I can do it forward facing, but when my head's to the side mouth doesn't work anymore. But I was able to like manually set like the parameters. Oh, Rob Rain. Hi. Okay. Oh, wait. You misspelled his name. I thought there was a different Rob in the chat for a second. Oh, sorry. You saw... Yeah. It started in like a voice call with the Chrono Gear team. Because I was streaming to them with my model. And like we got the idea to like somebody asked me if I could pog, and I could not. But then I was like, wait a minute. I could flip some settings and make it a toggle. That's gonna be prime like thumbnail material. I can tell already. That's pretty cool. I do want to add some trees now. So let me grab some colors for the trees. Something like that. From this I can glean like 2 colors that we can use. So we can kind of like make some like sharp rock cliffs up here that they kind of like snake up and down. And then we can get a bit more wibbly wobbly as we go into the background. Oh, that looks better. So from here we add some sunlight on the treetops, which are just kind of like, you know, blah blah blah. Get more wibbly, more wobbly. Wibble that wobble. Just make it look like very like organic and uneven. That's always a trick with natural formations. Yeah, break up the line as much as possible. with wibbles and wobbles. It's starting to look like something, I guess. And I could like increase the brush size to make it easier. And then just kind of like...
What the dog doing?
Add some more stuff here. What the dog doing? Paige is napping in the office bed. So we'll just kind of do this with the trees. Fun. This is gonna definitely take some work to like refine. But I want to just work with like basic shapes for now, just to see if I like the composition compared to how it is with the level itself. Okay, and I'm gonna grab only this color, and then I'm gonna increase the brush size by a lot so that we can give it some like top highlights. Wow. Okay. Is it okay to pick up some ideas as a beginner from your stream to help with improving on your own skills, or would that be stealing? Oh no, it's not stealing. Stealing would be taking a screenshot of what the artist is working on and then just like using it. But like, as long as people don't like give suggestions to me and then later claim that it's theirs, then I'm cool. Then I'm cool with it. So it's looking like something. I think maybe to further enhance the space, maybe I could trim this a little bit and because what I'm thinking is that I could add a new layer as even further in the background. I don't want to do that. There we go. Like I'll just like, add like even more cliffside. Oh, like right here. I better reduce my brush size. And just add like an absolutely gargantuan cliffside. Maybe something like this. You know, like go Minecraft with it. Minecraft has some really like bizarre like land formations. Kind of do this. And then we just kind of like go down here. And we go up here a little bit. Wow. Dragon Cat Man, hi! Thank you for the lurk. It's thanks to watching these streams that you got a good idea how to utilize shading and pixel art. You went back to an old sprite of yours that and added better lighting and more layers of shading to make her look better. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, that's the best I could hope for out of these streams. So that we all kind of like feel inspired together. Oh, okay, yeah, that looks quite striking. To have kind of like a landmass behind this landmass that is just like absolutely massive. I just don't know how this is gonna like scroll in terms of parallax scrolling. I could possibly like later on when we're actually like making like the tile set layers, I could make it loop. But oh my goodness, okay. I need some examples of how I should, because I don't like how this is like one flat color. I think I need to change the color as I go upwards, but I don't know if I should go Lighter or darker? I feel like maybe since it's higher in the sky, it might like blend more with the sky color. Would that make sense? Let's try it. Lighter if the sun is out? Okay. So I'll just kind of do this. Let's see how this feels. Ah! I'll take sippy. Huh. Darker on the underside? Okay. I will give that a try. Yeah, anytime someone redeems a hydrate chat, that is a reminder to chat to hydrate as well. So I guess we could go like up here like this? I don't know. Ah, that still doesn't look quite right. Yeah, I heard Pizza Tower got an update where they added the noise as a playable character. I heard that he was actually in earlier versions of the game as a playable character, but he was unfinished. So it's cool that they finished him. I also want trees up here. So I'm gonna add foliage. Oh, no. But the foliage is a bit less dense because, like, we're at higher altitudes. There's less oxygen for plants. Let me grab all the transparent stuff so I don't draw over the stone. So I just kind of do this. And I feel like because of the perspective of it being so high up, we're only seeing the tops of the trees. I still don't think I've nailed the palette for this back part yet. Oh, DJBX, hi! Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, Sprite does have a feature like that, where you can see the image in grayscale to check values. I don't know how to use it though. I'm not sure what command I need to use. Okay, I think I've found a palette I can use for the rocks. Let's see how this works. Yeah, something like that. And I think since our light source is over here, we need to flip it. So I guess we're going like this. And then it kind of like shifts into like a bluish. Like that. Yeah, I suppose. Okay. Oh, that's a cool trick, Pink Snail. Allows you to very quickly check. Nice. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna grab this color again. And we're just gonna go down here. And I think this is... yeah, that looks pretty nice. go a step further with this. Add another color. Nice. Cool. Not bad. Not bad. I want to add some more depth over here, so I'm gonna have this go down here as well. Not as much, because we want like the shadow of the cliffs to kind of like cover this. Yeah, this is just a reference. But I don't think I need it anymore. Nebula, yeah. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Bat! Are you a bat as well, perchance? Joey, sorry if I butcher your name, but thank you for the follow. Appreciate. Thank you, thank you. That looks pretty striking. And I guess we could, kind of like make this like a silhouette, move it over here. I wonder what it would look like if I did this. Kind of like put the lighter color at the border separating these two colors. Make it look like very like jagged rock. I dig. You're a Chimera Angel, but you have Bat in the mix? Nice! Riz Raid, teleporting from Tay Shadow, slinging spells. Wiz Raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Antari and the Grey. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, I am Spacey Bartoltelli. I'm a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer, and I'm making a pixel art beach background for a hololive fan game that my team and I are working on. Now, for this frontmost beach layer, I think this is good. Like, what we could do here is basically what I'll do is like I'll make it so that it just kind of like wraps around, and so we have like a nice uneven beach layer. And then I'd have to figure out how to draw and like kind of like animate foamy sand. But for now, this basic color is fine. Oh, it isn't daylight savings over there yet? Okay, so I also want to fix the water gradient since it's like not matching the beach. I think I could just leave the base like the same, like the base like water, and like add like the color shift like to this part up here. So I could go like this. There we go. Yeah, daylight savings is a beach sometimes. Here I want to do this. Cool. kind of shift it this way. Gonna do kind of a gradient effect. Let's go one step further. Okay. Arterian the Grey, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Could add a darker blue at the deepest part of the ocean if you want more contrast. Oh, this is true. Yeah, like, I thought they had passed like a law where, like, at least in my area, where we were gonna be permanently on daylight savings. But I guess it hasn't gone through yet. So we gotta stick with it for now. I do like having more sunlight in the evening. But I could understand if, like, parents have kids that go to school and they're kind of worried about in the winter time, like, having to get them on the bus when it's still dark out. Yeah, I'm gonna start making it, like, thicker down here. Okay, cool. That works. Something like that. But I think I wonder if we could have, like, the landscape kind of reflect in the water. Maybe that's an effect that I could achieve in game by duplicating the layer and then flipping it and then setting it to transparency. That might be better, just to save ourselves a bit of work on the pixel art. I think also as we go closer, I would want to kind of, like, start splitting up the sea foam a little bit. Give it another layer to make it look like lapping waves. Yeah, something like that. Well, I don't really pay attention to the to the comic side of the Sonic community. I'm more into just the games. I haven't really read any comics. Let's flatten this a little bit. Yeah, something like that. And maybe use, like, a darker color. This part, yeah, like right here. Just kind of give it a bit of unevenness. Ocean waves. I'll put this over here. imagine it's a continuity. It's a challenge for any long-running franchise to kind of establish like a consistent continuity, especially with so many different like writers that work on different parts of the franchise. So they kind of have to like work in tandem with each other to make sure that they're not like accidentally contradicting each other's stories. Yeah, that looks pretty like ocean wave-esque. And then we just kind of get like very subtle with it up here. Basically just like tracing the border a little bit. Yeah, adding a few stray pixels like this really makes it look like it's sparkling water. Yeah. Maybe I could add some dark rocks. Let's see if I can grab a color for those rocks. Something like that. Something like that. Just add some rock formations here. Sweet. Kind of put a rock here in front of the sand instead. Nice seafoam pattern. Ah, thank you. Alfie, hi. Hope you're doing well. Bump bump. Fairies. I heard that Pillow Crash 2's backer kit campaign is getting close to the reward where Libby and Boz come back. I'm very excited for that. I hope it happens. Okay. So we got some rocks lining the beach. I feel like we maybe need some more like plants down here. Let's try it, see how it feels. So like we've got like a plant bottom here, and then we've got like these like sharp cliff sides right here where we can see like taller foliage pointing out. Let's disconnect this. Let's break up the cliffside. Add like a little alcove. Also, I should save. I have saved. So, no worries. You don't have to stress about that anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's break up the cliffside again. Got some stuff right here. Chapman, hi! Hope you're doing well. Have a good one. Thank you, you too. Oh. I think the color change is too abrupt. I might need to make the cliffside a bit darker. I could use a rock color. Looks a little better. Now the rocks down here are a bit too, let me add some of this brighter chocolate brown. I think that's a little too bright. Let's test it on this small sampling of rocks here. Oh, welcome back, Barb fan. Yeah, when it comes to the backgrounds in this game in particular, I try to make each one have a centerpiece in the background that kind of like draws the eye and makes it memorable. Like if you remember Battleship Aquamarine's background, like the big like water planet with the hurricane on it, that is like the centerpiece. Here, I think it's the big cliff in the background. To a lesser extent, maybe this part right here, but... Maybe if I were to make this a bit more jagged to kind of like look like pine trees. Just make this look like treetops instead of moss. By like making like the top uneven. Nice. I was looking a little better. A little more like a forest, you'd say. Hi, Gospel. Oh my goodness. Okay. That name's kind of sussy, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're just doing a chill art stream today. Yeah, now it kind of looks like treetops. So we can have like them kind of like come down here and like fan out a little bit. Da, 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 da. Yeah, something like that maybe repeated, like, throughout this environment down here. Oh, Creeper Boy, hi! It has been a while, hasn't it? Hope you are doing well. I think there's maybe some way I could potentially speed this up. By make kind of like this, it'd be kind of the same way that I handled making the tree leaves in earlier nature levels, where I kind of just like make a cluster of trees and then I just like copy and paste them around. Okay, I kind of want to add an in-between color here. Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello, Joker. I'm sorry to hear that. I do hope things look up. So maybe we could add like a bit of a brighter border, like along the cliffside here. This could work if I maybe darken the cliff directly underneath. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, okay. Look pretty nice. Let's check how it looks at the foreground. Oh, right, I do want to add some sea foam to the front part of the beach. Which is right here. So, the way I could handle this, I think what I'll do is shrink the front part a little bit. Make it look a bit more uneven. Okay, I better...
It's Ridge Racer!
Ridge Racer! So I guess here we could use kind of like a similar technique. I will start. Get rid of this. So we can draw this down. I want to play Ridge Racer 7 again sometime soon. I'm pretty close to like getting all the tournaments completed. So from here, we can do the same thing as we did up here. Just add kind of like borders to the curvature. There we go. Okay, so Joker asks, do you think it's possible to create something original in terms of graphics based on mock-ups or concept arts? Yes, I do. You can use pretty much any piece of art as like a source of inspiration, and I highly recommend, if you're worried about like ripping somebody off, to incorporate ideas from multiple sources, not just one. So that way, by combining like two different things, like the end result can be quite like unique feeling. Kind of like that. I feel that a lot in terms of like making video games, especially because like, you know, Freedom Planet's a mashup of like Mega Man and Sonic and Gunstar Heroes and all that. So by making it so that like the inspiration can't be traced to like one specific source, that like kind of like demonstrates to other people that like you're like respectfully like referencing like some of your favorite works. And like, you know, combining stuff like that does take like genuine skill, so people will like feel that, I think. Okay, so now I just kind of do the same thing, I guess. I do feel like maybe it needs to be a bit thicker. In certain spots, not in every spot. If your fangame went in full force, it'd be the ultimate tribute to the Sega Genesis. Yeah, Sega Genesis is more of like a style, you know, like that blast process style. So I think you're good. Well, that's pretty nice, I guess. You always been kind of scared of making art yourself since you ripped something off by accident? Or is it something, or just even something you don't know about? I do feel that a lot in terms of like music. Not so much any like other aspects of game development, but like music, because like people associate certain chord progressions with very specific music. Like Megalovania from Undertale, for example. The chord progression that it uses was used for a very long time before Undertale came out. But now, whenever I hear that chord progression, I can't help but like mash it with Megalovania. But there's only so many chord progressions that you can use in music before you inevitably like stumble upon something that has already been done. What matters more is the context and so many other elements like the instrumentation, like the tempo, and possibly the lyrics if your song has lyrics, and just like the context. Shanlin Park says hi. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of how people have compared the music for Sky Battalion and Freedom Planet to Storm Owl stage in Mega Man X4. Like, I can see where they're coming from because they share the same kind of like chord progression, but I feel like they're like so distinct from each other in terms of like how they handle their instrumentation, and like the progression of the song from one section to the other. So don't worry about it too much, as long as like the notes aren't like deliberately copied exactly, then it's fine, people will get it. I want to move the sea foam up a little bit. Yeah, like right there. That's good. Yeah. And I feel like certain sections of like the ocean have like bigger like foam areas. It depends on how they're like approaching the shoreline, I guess. And how tall the waves are, of course. Go like this. Whoops. Oh, that's looking pretty nice. Looking like some pretty nice waves. Oh yeah, Edge Drive. That too, some entire genres of music are based on taking samples from other tracks and kind of like meshing them together in a really cool way. Yeah, like you said, like breakcore, for example. And like thankfully the nature of copyright allows that certain thing to be okay for the most part. Okay, that looks pretty cool. So now I kind of want to add some random waves in the background. Like that. Does anyone have a feeling that the world has sped up? It certainly feels like it sped up. I think that's... I get the impression that that's something that people just, like, feel in general as they get older. And it also depends on your lifestyle, how fast-paced things are. Like, things are moving pretty quickly on my end, mostly because of this project and the fact that, like, I'm shooting to have it done by the end of the year. I'm genuinely, like, pleasantly, like, astonished at how much progress that we've made in the past, like, 6 months. I'll do some of this. Ah. To a child, 5 minutes can feel like an hour. Oh my gosh, yeah. And like, it's interesting to think about how different animals perceive time differently. Like, I imagine, like, for dogs, like every minute of a day is, like, hours to them. Not sure if I like those, but whatever. Add some sparklies on the ocean. I think I'll handle the sparklies through particle systems, honestly. But I'll just put some here. Not bad, not bad. Maybe a deeper blue here. Just like more saturation. Let's see if I can adjust that, actually. Okay. I feel like I want the ocean colors to be the saturated ones. We can leave the sky how it is right now. Oh, hail shadow, heroes rise again. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. Nothing can stop you now. No ghost can bring you down. There's nothing left to lose. You win. Your head's low, all hail shadow. Come on, okay. I'll move this down a little bit more here. Nice. Looking pretty beachy. I'm pleasantly surprised that I can't believe I actually pulled it off. So the only problem here now is that the foreground beach does not match the orthogonic perspective of the game. So what I might need to do is I might need to flatten this area to make it match, and kind of do the same with the beach here. I'm gonna save it first. That's the wrong layer. Yeah, that's closer. And then I will pull this down here. Okay, so now this part up here. Search for summer. Yeah. Maybe I should just do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do actually is bring these rocks up first, so we don't lose them in the merger. Am I going to animate the shoreline? I think that'd be nice. I do want to see if I can figure out a way to do it through particle systems first, before I attempt to animate it through pixel art. Okay, let's just put that there. Oh, okay, we lost the rocks. Never mind. That's better. So we can have like a peak of the shoreline down here in certain parts. But we want this to be orthogonic in terms of perspective, so that there's not so that it doesn't look like as the player we're looking down on the landscape. We want it to feel like we're just like a part of it. Which of course all the time I spent making this the lovely sea foam. Well, it's not entirely gone to waste, because I figured out how I can make sea foam. it is a beach world, and we're just living in it. So by doing this, what the sand looks like now is it looks like sandy hills. Yeah. I'm gonna put some stuff up here. Nice. You want to make silver statues in terms of silver the metal or just the color? Yeah, all about the shading. Like metallic textures have very dramatic like contrast in the shading. So, for example, I will make like a silver sphere. Now, if this sphere were just like, I don't know, made of like rubber or something, it would be low contrast. So if we imagine the light source to be like on the top right, let's make that cooler. So yeah, just a basic like rubber ball. Maybe like one more color to kind of like better illustrate my point. It's like it's very low contrast, and it spreads out over a wide area throughout the sphere. If we wanted this ball to look like metal, I would go for like, I'd go for like high contrast. So we'd like the shading, like it'd have like a light point, like a very small light point. And to further enhance the effect, you could also do like rim lighting around the edges. Yeah, something like that. Notice how this one looks so much shinier than this one. So contrast is the key to making something look shiny. Whether it's because it's metal or because it's like wet. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Adshai. I appreciate that. The Morb orb, except silver. Yeah, this is an orb you really want to ponder. Oh, hi Anthony. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so the beach hills are gonna get smaller and smaller as we go towards this shoreline. Nice. Okay, I think that's gonna work. So we want to kind of like add the same kind of like shoreline colors now. Like right here. That's probably fine. Let's do that. And then bring in this green color. There we go. Da, 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 da. Okay. That's probably fine. I do want to add a little bit of shading to the sand back here. Nice. That's good. Work it out, think about it. Work it out, talk about it. Nice. Okay, that looks better. And let's see, I also want to add some shading to the rocks here. Let me increase my brush size for now. I'll worry about the nitty-gritty details later. I just want to do like broad strokes right now so we can get like the general like shape in. Which is something I highly recommend whether you're making like landscapes like this or characters. Especially if you're making like animations for characters, it's really good to just like block in a stick figure of what you want first, and then fill in the details later. That was a very useful technique for me when I was originally making Cronies animations for this game. And I feel like it's almost like the first time I actually did that for a character. Because like for most of Freedom Planet 2's development, I had been commissioning other people to do animations for the characters, and I only handled the base sprites alongside Tyson Tan. Let's make this side darker, so no highlights on over here. Gonna go to sleep. Take care. You too, Joker. Hope you have a good sleepy. When you look back on Sonic 3, it's amazing how gorgeous that game was. Yeah, Sonic 3, like, low-key has cracked shading. Like, if you look at the shading on the first Robotnik boss in Angel Island Zone Act 2, it's very dramatic. Like, it's got, like red underlighting and, like, blue above lighting. You compare that to, like, the first Eggman fight in Sonic 1, and it's just, like, night and day. Okay. Not sure I like it being that dramatic. Da, da, da. Especially when the boss scene kicks in. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mike. The reason it works so well is because the shading and the highlight match the colors used for the level. Because, like, Eggman is fought in a forest that's on fire. So that, like, dramatic underlighting, like, fits the environment. In terms of, like, characters, I tend not to worry about having the shading on them match the environment, because they appear in so many different environments. The one exception to that is I tend to make my villains have underlighting. Like the main bad guy, you could tell, like, in a Space Evolved Telly game who the main bad guy is, based on which character is the only one that has underlighting. I did it with Murga, I did it with Brevin, and I'll probably do it to this character's main villain too. It depends. We'll see. Since we are dealing with like a smaller resolution. I think maybe the thing is I don't think it should share the brown of the rocks. I think it should be a cooler color. Like that. Ooh, okay. Looking pretty nice. So since we switched to orthogonal, I'm also gonna go back to this, flatten the bottom part. Oh my goodness. And it's okay with the beach being a little bit uneven too. So I guess from here, this is a good starting point. And then what I will do is I will work on some trees. Maybe add a few palm trees. And I also want to do some like underwater plants, like seaweed and stuff, since there will be sections where you can actually swim in the ocean. Which I'm not sure how that's going to work with the foreground beach. But I'll figure it out. Yeah, Spacey Buff will tell you language. If undershading, evil. Or at least more dramatic. So let's see. I will try and pull up a reference for a palm tree. Okay, let's see. I'm looking. This might work, maybe. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, let's try like a coconut tree. Good old coconut. Plot twist, the character with no undershading is thought to be evil, but is actually a good guy. Yeah, abs. Galaxy Trail villains each get their own personal spotlight rig that follows them around and shines them from beneath. That reminds me of when I used to mess around in Second Life, and I didn't like the weird way that like my character's face was lit, so I literally like wore a face light on the character's neck that like pointed a bright light at their face so that it kind of flattened the shading. But thankfully, from what I've seen of other games of that ilk, like VR chat, that's not as much of a concern. So, okay. Guess we could start with this kind of color. We can kind of go like up here. Oops. So, what color do I want to make the coconuts? And of course, since they're coconuts, they're perfectly round. So I can just do this. And then worry about the nitty-gritty later. Coconuts, and then we want to draw a leaf. Let's give it kind of an aqua blue. I wonder if I should do the same thing as other trees and just kind of like draw a single palm leaf and then like rotate it in game and like duplicate it. So it's kind of like... Oh, I better darken this part. Darker still. Don't think that would work because palm tree leaves are usually curved by gravity. Oh, that's a good point. That is a very good point, Ups. So I should just manually draw the leaves. So I guess palm leaves are big long boys. And also quite numerous. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. I could even like blend some of them together a little bit to make the lines less sharp. Yeah, I'll do that. So there's like a middle line right here. Kind of make the height of each one a little bit uneven. Gotta go, board fan? Oh, no problem. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Okay, let's move this one over a little bit. We're gonna start to rotate them. Erase this up here. So we just kind of made it curve a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Even I'm getting relaxed right now. I need to take a nap after this stream. Gotta go eat some food, you'll be back? No problem. Hope you have a good mealtime, Dark Moon. Some would even say an epic mealtime. I feel a sneeze coming on, but it's very slow to build up. Come on. I'll just blow my nose, see if it comes out then. Beepy bat. Okay. Looking pretty decent so far, I can say. Okay, I'm going to now highlight most of it and fill it in with the darker green color. I think the ones closer to the base should be smaller. That's better. Then I kind of want to bring this in. Okay. Maybe kind of do this, give a little peek of the leaves that are behind everything. Not bad. Yeah, pixel art can be quite challenging. Definitely a lot of back and forth. After seeing how long it can take even for pros to do pixel art, you feel less bad now for how long sometimes even simple pieces take you. Oh yeah, absolutely. It tests your patience sometimes, but the results are well worth it. And I've found myself like putting off some of the more gargantuan pixel art tasks in Chrono Gear because of how daunting they can be. And in that regard, having these streams has really like helped me to really like buckle down and just get them done, no matter how intimidating they might be. So I'm very excited about the fact that we're gonna have beach level stuff ready by the end of the stream. I kind of want to do this too. I want to make the highlight less dramatic since it's not part of the leaf. Nice, not bad. We have one palm tree leaf. Let me make that more of an aqua color. There we go. Streaming itself is a daunting process for you? Yeah. Honestly, for me too. Mostly because of like planning streams. When I'm actually streaming, it's nice and chill. But like actually like planning out my week can be quite challenging, to the point where like I have more respect for VTubers who stream full time as like part of their main source of income. Because they're just like constantly thinking of like cool new things to do. Whereas I'm just the bat toad that draws and plays games and goes fast. There's a thing you like to call the tile crazies, where when doing pixel art you start to get anxious about the types of combination tiles you gotta do. It's usually just time for you to take a break. Oh yeah, I can feel that. Like especially here, since I have to think about how I want to approach like the actual beach tiles, like the rocks and everything. Alright, so this is cool. So now what I want to do is kind of add like the silhouette of a palm tree leaf back here. Doesn't need to be that big. Something like this, I guess. Yeah. Just make it a little bit thicker. You were considering 8x8 subtiles for your projects, like how RPG Maker 2000 used to do it? Oh yeah, I remember the old RPG Maker games. They're still a useful source of royalty-free sound effects for me. But of course, I try to like kind of like remix them to sound a little bit more different. Okay, so there's that. And I guess we could try using this leaf as a base for another one. Just like use the fast rotation effect on it. And then just bend it a little bit at the top to kind of like make it look more that it's like it's being pushed down by gravity. That looks pretty good already. I could try only rotating this part. Yeah. But I kind of want to split this further up. Make the curvature more dramatic. So I'll do this a little bit. Like that. There we go. Now the curving kind of makes more sense. And then we just do a little bit of cleanup. Nice. Alright, cool. Maybe straighten this one a little bit. Okay. Pretty nice. We'll put this on this other side. Oh, it's Wilton. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Love pixel art. Seeing it being drawn is fascinating. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I always love like seeing different pixel artist techniques for certain things. I used to be like very rigid in my pixel art in terms of like trying to place blocks exactly where they're supposed to be the first time around. Nowadays I've gotten more loosey-goosey, where like the shape of my pixel art is more blobby at first and then I fill in the details later. It's just a nice time saver and makes it so that I can experiment a bit before committing to something. I think this should be like this. That's pretty neat. But now I kind of want to do the same thing, where I pull it up higher. Okay, let's go up, really up. And then maybe make this a little smaller. But then I still have to redraw the leaves. Whatever. Redraw them I shall. Okay, size 2. Nice. I think I might need to go one pixel size. There we go. I think that's a little too dramatic. I'll try making him not be straight down. Maybe more like that. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so now sweet. And then we just add like the highlights. Cool. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do the thing where these ones near the base are a bit smaller. Nice. Let's make the edges pointier. Okay. Sweet. Let me put this on a new layer so I don't overwrite the leaves on the other one. Nice. Leaves 1. Palm tree. Ooh, okay. I could probably get away with just rotating this a little bit. Yeah, something like that. And then I also want to bring this over to the other side too. There's the ocean. Oops. Oh, thank you for care combo. Alright, I'll take some bean stretchy. Ah, good stuff. I don't know what it is. I feel very tired today. It's probably because Sammy was back to his barking antics last night. Somewhere around like midnight, 1 o'clock, he will just like get up and just like go into the lounge area and bark nonstop. And the only way that I could get him to stop was to like carry him to my room and then close the door. And then he stopped. Ugh. And I did the candle thing and everything, so I don't know what the problem is. I'm pretty sure that it's not because he has to use the bathroom, because if he has to use the bathroom, he will, he'll paw at me. Moonface shenanigans? Possibly. That could be a thing. I'm gonna rotate this. There we go. Looks pretty nice. I think maybe for this one up here, I could squish it a little bit. Make it feel slightly different. And then like... Okay. New layer. Move this right here, and then I'm gonna change all the colors. Well... Nice. That's pretty good. I want to straighten up the lines here, though, so they're not blending into each other as much, at least near the bottom. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's go. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Phases of the moon can affect behavior somewhat? That's so fascinating. if I had to guess, maybe it's just because of the way that they affect like tidal, like the tides. How many days away is the full moon? About 13 or 14? That's interesting. How, like, we're practically at a new moon. And that's what gets them riled up. Nice. In your area, the 25th is the full moon? Oh, yeah, I think it is over here, too. I guess we could have, like a front-facing palm tree leaf now. Let me hide these ones. Well, not entirely. First I want to get, like, the shape of the leaf down. Something like that, maybe. So then we kind of, like, go this way. Okay, cool. And then on this side we do the same thing, but with the darker color. Ba ba da 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 da. Let's add a little bit of a small highlight here, just so it contrasts a bit better with the background. And I feel like maybe I would want the edges of the leaves to be a bit pointier. Like that. Cool. Yeah, something like that. Now we're gonna highlight the blank space, and then to just kind of like make this feel filled out. do this. Then I kind of want to make like the stem in the middle brighter. Like that. Nice. Cool. Maybe the leaves could be a bit longer. I bet there's like a quick way I could do that. Move it this way, and then down. And then move it this way, and down. Yeah! Clever copy pasting. And then we just do a bit of like minor touch up. Okay. Nice. And then I think I want to add another color to the leaves. Let's go for an aqua blue. And make it a shadow. And then let's highlight all of this down here. Nice. And then we just kind of do the same thing like right here. Okay. That's good. Let's get these leaves here. Whoops. Okay. Nice. Okay. Excellent. So now we're gonna add the other color to this one too. Yeah. I have been using the contiguous paint bucket setting, but first I want to highlight only the color, the part of the leaf that I want to have its color changed. Nice. And then we kind of bring it into here. nice. There's a lot of nitty-gritty details in a tree that you don't often think about until you start to draw it. And again, that's one of the reasons why it was so difficult to actually start the art assets for the beach level. But we're doing it, we're making progress. Okay, so now the ones that are there in front right here. Excellent. Cool. Nice. I think it looks a little bit better with the extra contrast. And by adding this extra color, we can also add a few more, like, background leaves to help fill it out. Which I will do now. I could actually potentially get away with copying this. Copy this, darken the colors by 1 level, which will involve doing this, and this, and this. And I'll leave it over this one over here just in case we need it. Put this like this. Rotate, please. Cool. Oops. Then we just kind of do the same thing on the opposite side. This time I will just like play around with the scale a little bit more. Let me copy that over to another layer. No, okay. Okay, merge down, rename palm tree. Leaves. Ooh, okay. Looking pretty nice. Da da ba 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 ba. Yeah, nice palm tree. This looks epic. Thank you. I feel like I need to play around with the shape here a little bit. Maybe I could have this like, oh, okay, I think that reads a little bit better if I move these up here. And then to compensate, I could make like the coconut part taller. What? No. Don't want that. Okay, I'll copy this, and then I will use a different color for the bottom row of coconuts. So then we kind of bring it up here. Actually, what I should do, so I don't overwrite this leaf in case I want to add some variety later. I'll just do this in a different layer. Do this. I could probably get rid of that other set of coconuts up there and just keep this all in its own self-contained layer. Cool. Cool. And now I want to add a little bit of texture to the tree trunk. Coconuts. Oh, okay, I need to stand up and stretch a little bit. Thank you, Dark Moon, for care combo. Nice. My desk is going in standing mode. It might be a bit noisy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Pretty good palm tree. Well, the color doesn't quite feel like it matches. Let's try making it a bit cooler. Oops. Do this. Do this. That's better. Alright, so for the palm tree, gosh, we could get pretty funky with this, but I think I only want to have the border to have the of the bark to have the most detail. Let's see, I need a closer picture of palm tree bark. Well, it should probably be a coconut tree specifically, but we can get a little creative with it. Palm tree bark. Ooh, okay. I can see that working. You're trying to make the perfect trees, but you do all of the 3D style, Spacey. Oh, thank you, Lockdown. Wait, no, I want it this way. That's fine. So it's got kind of this weird, like, spiky shape, almost. We can make them get bigger as we go down. Nice, nice. More shading, I say. More. This part's quite meticulous. Oh, you had quartz quadrant as your wake-up alarm? Nice. For a while, I had X-Files theme in major. It sounds like perfect wake-up music when it's in major key. And that was my alarm. Let's not get too dramatic with it, honestly. I think this is a good maximum size. Nice. I could actually change like the entire like secondary color here. And then I'll make like the border part. Like that. There we go. I think that looks pretty sweet. So now I just gotta do it on the opposite side. Ba ba da na na. Na na na. Na 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 na. Sammy jump scare. What is he barky at? Oh, Paige is barking now. Paige, wait. Hold on, sneeze. Oh, this that sneeze kind of woke me up a little bit. Thank you. Wow. Okay. It's so adorable when she howls before she starts barking intently. She's like, and then she starts barking normally. Paige! Paige, honey, it's okay. I bet they saw a dog walking by. Paige! Paige? Paige, come! Paige, come! Paige? Paige, come! Paige? Paige? Now she's doing the thing where she barks very lowly and then slowly raises her volume to see what she can get away with. Paige? Paige! Come here. Paige! She's so cute. What is... Do I hear knocking? Hold on, I better check. What? Spacey Bottotelli will return after the break. I'm back, and I'm a bat. Thank you for your patience, everyone. It was nothing. I should have known, because Paige was the only one barking. But the knocking was coming from Sammy thumping his leg on the ground as he was itching himself. Which he's still doing, by the way. We hope Alex is doing okay. Last I heard, she was. She just has had relatives visiting for the past week, so she's been preoccupied with that. But I do hope that everything goes well with like her medical stuff when the time comes for that. Ah! Paige! It's okay, honey. It is simply not possible on the Spacey Bothell channel to... Like, it's not possible to have a collab with Spacey and also not be collabing with Sammy and Paige at the same time. I think that looks pretty good. I want to add one more color. Nice shadow. It's Sammy and Paige's stream. Spacey just covers for them. Yeah, exactly. Looking pretty nice. Cool. So we just need to give the coconut some texture. Better look up a reference of a coconut. Coconut. Okay, when they're on the trees, they're not brown, they're green. I think. But I think green coconuts would look pretty nice, so I don't mind. I'm gonna grab these. Merge down. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. They're fairly hairy. Yeah, I see that too. Well, looks pretty neat. And I guess they kind of have, like, stems poking out. Well, they're not exactly, like, completely spherical, from what I can tell. They kind of come at a point. Da, 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 da. Page. Oh, yeah, I remember hearing that little tidbit from Team Fortress 2 about how there's a coconut.jpg file in the game, and if you, even though it's just a JPEG image, if you remove it, the game breaks. Like, it crashes. Nat, hi! Hope you're doing well. We're drawing a coconut tree. Sky high, I want a fries. I want some fries. Mama Spacey and I found a really good fish fry place. Because there's a bunch of places around near where we live that have like Friday night fish fries. But like we found the gold mine. It's like the other fish fry places in town that we tried before. The breading tastes weird. Like it like you can feel that it's like synthetic. I guess it's got that like fast food taste to it. But it doesn't have the benefit that most of the major fast food chains have, which make it taste good, despite that. But we found a place that does the fish fry with like really cool homemade breading, and their fries are also like homemade and seasoned, and it's just like it's so good. They give you a lot too. For one, we're actually thinking, because we were so stuffed the last time we had the fish fry there. So this from this Friday onwards, what we'll do is we'll just order one fish fry and split it in half, and then get like an extra order of fries to go with it. Reminds you of a fish and chip shop that did the fish in a masala spice batter. Oh, that sounds really awesome. That sounds so good. I want to try that. Blue skies I see. Cool, I like that. I don't know if it's accurate, but you know, this is a fantasy setting, so. Not bad. I might want to switch the color of the trunk to be like a warmer tone. Sky high, oh, to never, I wanna fly. Sky high, oh, together, sky high. Yeah, the warmer tone fits better, I think. And then maybe for the coconuts, I can kind of do the same thing. Yeah, let's do hue. There we go. Maybe make like the darker color like a bit paler. Yeah. Hi, hi. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Is there going to be... Oh, hi JV. Is there going to be a beach episode? Yeah, I suppose. Not the kind of beach episode most people would assume, though. You think the top coconut needs to be omitted? I can give that a try. Wonder if I should omit the bottom coconut too. But I dig it. I dig it. If anything, I think the top coconut would just need to be smaller. You've been watching some crony clips? All you can say is have a safe trip. Oh, yeah. Her birthday is on Thursday. Well, technically she doesn't have a birthday because she is time itself. So her age is like infinity, but she chose March 14th because it's Pi Day, and pi is an infinite number. So I think that's pretty clever. But yeah, she's gonna have like a birthday concert and everything. Like a 3D live concert. I think that's gonna be at 10 p.m. on Thursday. So it'll be well after our Hat in Time stream. So that's kind of why I am doing Chrono Gear stuff twice this week. Just a little nod to that, to Crony's birthday. For Ages of Infinity +1 + pi. Yeah. March 14th. Wait, that's not right. It should be the Day Crabs Fries. Yeah, it also is the Day Crabs Fries. I love how over the years people have just like come to celebrate important dates in SpongeBob as just like regular holidays. Another one that comes to mind is Leif Erikson Day. Inga dinga dorgan. And if I'm not mistaken, there's also a day where like SpongeBob visits Squidward or something. But yeah, like honestly, I would much rather celebrate Leif Erikson Day than Columbus Day, because Leif Erikson is actually the first European to like land in the Americas, as far as anyone can tell. Huh? Is that? Okay, oh wait, that was in the coconut layer. On the coconut layer. I'm on the coconut layer. Yeah, very cool palm tree. So we have our sand, we have our palm tree. I feel like maybe I want a variant of the sand terrain that is flat on the top, or at least a bit flatter. So we are gonna try that now. Ah, what a peaceful environment. I think people are gonna really like the look of this stage. Something else I want to do is I want to add like some platforms, like some wooden platforms, kind of like Zerk suggested to me that the platforms be similar to Neo Green Hill Zone from Sonic Advance, but I don't want to copy that because it's going to be too obvious. But I do like the idea of having like wooden bridge platforms. Love a good beach level and a platformer. Yeah, speaking of beach music, this one is a banger. It's from Locktail. So let me try making the shape of this less dramatic. There we go. You love Neo Green Hill? Has such a nice progression from beach to forest to bridge. Yeah, it does. It starts at the beach, then it goes into a forest, and then it ends in like an urban like bridge. Oh. There you go. Yeah, I like the sand tiles being less dramatic. So I'll go ahead and transfer that over. I think making like making for the sand tiles, I think making like the slopes and everything is going to be pretty simple. So I think what this stage actually needs for its like main like set of solid tiles are some rocks, and then like maybe like some grassy patches on top of the rocks, which I feel like maybe I could swipe the rocks from a different stage and recolor them just to save on time. So let's see what we got for tile sets. What has rocks? Fauna's Garden has rocks. Well, I don't want to deal with those because they have clovers in them. We also have rocks and skytops, but those are more of like a square shape type of rock. I might have to make bespoke rocks for the beach. Although, if I look in the history of like art that we've posted, because I remember back when Edge and I were kind of like sharing ideas for Fauna's Garden, and the original versions of the rocks were devoid of like plants or clovers on them, so those could be a nice base to kind of like. Oh, you remember Leaf Erickson now? Also, hi, Arson Zara. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hi. Hope you're doing well. I'd really have to go back into our chat history though for that, but I'm willing to see if. Okay, so I'm gonna search for posts. Can I search from in Discord? I should be able to. I see has, before, during, after, in. I'm not sure why it's not. Do I maybe have it still on my hard drive still, the old draft? Type from and the first few letters of the name. For some reason it's not working for me. So we've got the garden background. Well, this is like the tile set that we made together. Which, like, the roundness of the rocks is kind of what I want to go for. Let me try that one more time. From colon space C. Okay, no. What the heck? Yeah, it's a lot of tiles. Let me search for the word garden. And then that could kind of like put me roughly where I want to go. Uh-huh. Okay. Wow, this feels like it was, like, looking through the history, the chat history, it feels like it was a lot longer ago than it really was. I'm scrolling. Try capital from name and then has image. Has image. Why can't I do a from search? Let's do has image in the art channel. And then I'll just start from the beginning. Yeah, I don't know what the dealio is with that. Oh my goodness, it's so cool seeing some of these early screenshots of stuff that we've worked on. I'm searching for the first, like, instance of, like, Edge Drive working on a tile set. There we go. We're getting there. Nice. Oh, I found it. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so this was an early prototype of that tile set, so I'm gonna swipe these rocks and use them for the beach. I could probably like work with the grass tiles a little bit too, but I'll start with just these. Nice. Yeah, because these rocks look like dramatically different. So with that in mind, okay, so this can be sand, this can be rocks. So for this, I imagine we would want to increase the brightness. There we go. And then maybe the darker color could not be green, but like more of a reddish tone. Yeah. Maybe to differentiate it from the sand, I should go for like more of a grayish blue. Paige. You're such a silly puppo. Alright, cool. So there's that. Maybe make this rock here a bit more saturated. This color. Oh, Dawn streaming? Oh yeah, she was gonna do a Persona collab between herself, the voice of Aegis in Persona 3, and Xander Mobus, the voice of Joker in Persona 5. If they're still streaming when we wrap up, we can raid them. But she is so happy that she's Aegis. I'm very happy for her. So from here, we should make some variants. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste this. I'm so excited for her VTuber debut. It's coming this year. We just don't know when. Yeah, she's gonna be a VTuber called Dapperling, which is like the design hasn't been revealed yet, but like based on like the theme and everything, Dapperling seems to be some kind of like macabre aesthetic. Yeah, Dawn's gonna be a VTuber. I'm so happy. Let's bring these rocks in. There we go. I'll move this right here, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the reason that the VTuber's name is Dapperling, because it's the name of a mushroom. Nice. So we got a nice set of cornerstones. No pun intended. I want to do the same thing over here. Yeah, corner pieces are kind of tedious to do, but especially for like more organic shapes, but it is possible. Oh, yeah. And what channel of Discord do you share the clips? I guess general would be cool. Or like garbage memes, depending on like the vibe. E. Let's see. Let's get rid of this one. It's about like taking all of these half stones and just kind of like trimming them out. Or like finishing them, depending on what you feel like doing. Alright, that looks pretty cool. I do want some grass tops. I don't want it to be as dramatic as the garden hub, but we can use the garden hub as a base for what we want to do. So we could kind of like copy this and bring it in here. And we will get rid of all the colors except for the shadow here. Oops. I wanted to do transparent. That's better. And then we can also bring the shadow color in. Nice. Super. And I don't want to overwrite the bottom row of rocks, so I'll copy that over real quick. I'll keep it separate for now until we decide what we're gonna do. Nice. Cool. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Alright, I'll take stretchy. So next up, I do want to change the color of the grass to match the color of the palm tree leaves. I might honestly want to change the color of the palm tree leaves to be like a warmer tone to match the rest of the environment. So let's see about that. So palm tree leaves right here. Oops. I'm not sure if I like that. Does make sense though. Oh, thank you for care combo. Already stretched, so I'll just take Sippy. Good stuff. So I don't want it to blend too much with the background. So I guess we can keep the color palette how it is for now. We'll bring it over here. Oops. Not bad. I do feel like I want to change the shape of the grass blades to make them kind of like resemble the shape of the palm trees a bit more. I also just want to make the grass a bit shorter. So I think what we could do in that case, let's see. Okay, that's 32 wide. I'm gonna pluck this out. Whoops. I'm gonna work on it separately, just make like a nice set of tiling grass. How long does it usually take to make a sprite sheet for a single character in general? Depends on what the character can do. Like there's a full set of animations. For like something very basic, like just like idle jump, climbing ladders, maybe a basic attack. It only takes like a day for me personally. But it depends on the resolution of the game. It depends on the complexity of the character design. How do I want to differentiate the shape a little bit here? I could make the length like vary more, like drastically. Yeah, I think this is the strat. Ba ba da ba ba da da da. Gosh, I'm thinking back to my LA trip now. It was so nice to hang out with Alex. Not only her, but to be able to see some of my voice acting friends again for the first time in many, many years. Including Dawn and Sayu. But we went to a really good like Japanese, like, I think it's called like okonomiyaki or something. It's like a fried noodle dish that's kind of like plate shaped. Like they fry the noodles so they're crunchy, and then they put like toppings on them, like eggs and vegetables and stuff. It's so good. We had to wait a while to get in, but it was worth it because, you know, we had a nice conversation where we got to catch up on how things have been. Still holding my cup? Oh, thank you. I am just Guffy Bottotelli today. Da da da, ba 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 ba, da 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 da. Appropriate music for this sort of environment. You're imagining the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 announcer saying Care combo. I wonder if the voice actor for that has those kinds of like voice commissions that you can request. Because I've seen some of my VTuber friends do that for like voice clips for their streams. I'd love to get in on that. Yeah, I guess that separates it decently enough. I'm not 100% sure if it's too noisy though, is the thing. Ba 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 ba. Da da da. Ba 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 da. I could make it more curly. Curly grass. Yeah, it's a Silver Gunner remix. It merges Planes of Passage from Shovel Knight with Despacito. Okay, I think what I needed to do was vary the height of the grass more. I think that looks good. So just like alternate between short and long, short and long. Oh, no. Puppy. Okay, make it maybe a bit more feathery. Ah! Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Remy Bolton! Hi! Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, I love your emote. Hi! Yeah, I like the idea of making it a bit more curly at the tip to kind of like separate it from the garden hub's grass. Da 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 da. Probably head out so you can work on some of your own things. Glad you were able to hang out with you here today. Oh, no problem. Thank you, baby pink snail. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. I dig it. It does kind of abruptly end, like right here, though, is a thing. That's probably fine. Well. Something else we could do is we could, like, do what the garden does and just kind of, like, bake some grass tiles into it. Well, some path tiles, like right here. I don't suspect that we'll need to have, like, straight-on grass anywhere in this level. And that kind of ties it to the sand. Rip it through. Dupa dupa. I've seen a few of my friends play the Fantasy Reverie collection on their streams, and it always makes me so happy when they figure out in Klonoa 2 how to do the taunts. It serves no purpose, but it's so cute. Dupa dupa. Let's make that brighter. You had to run, Lima. No. Okay. Oh, Teal Eyes Dragon, hi! Hope you're doing well. Missed most of the stream. It's alright, the VOD will be up for everybody as always. And the ending part of a given drawing stream is arguably the best part, since we get to see the fruits of our labor. Bye, Babita. Okay, so for this part, what we want to do is I want to isolate the grass. Ah. Contiguous. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 copies of this. Oh, Cyberspace Not. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Free fruits. Okay. Gonna delete the grass on either side. And then we can do an old swap. The old swapperoo. Okay, I do want to make the grass tape, the path taper off a bit. Oh, thank you for head pads. That's so nice. How does the garden hub handle the edge again? Okay, like that. Just keep going up here. Yeah, like that. Nice. Grass. Right here. Nice. And I feel like I don't want the dark part to be above here because the shading in this environment's different than the garden. Nice. Bats! Butts. Okay, I'll take Sippy. Thank you to the Ice Dragon. Remy Bolton! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely day. Okay. Avenel! Let's go! Hope the setting up of your PC is going well. Okay. So let's adjust the shadow to match the new shape of the grass. Da 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 da. It's not? No! Well, I hope that it will start to agree soon. You cannot hold back the power of bats forever. That's why we travel in swarms. Well. Have I played any of the Shantae games? I played a few. Part way through, but I got bored halfway through and never finished any of them. I played the original, I played Risky's Revenge and Pirate's Curse. Okay. Looking pretty nice, pretty nice. And this way, by having the sand on top of the grass here, it would still make sense for palm trees to like be here. Kind of like Animal Crossing rules where like the palm trees only grow on sand tiles. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. So we have a basic set of rock tiles. I will make some like inwards corners as well. I'm just not sure if the color palette feels okay with everything else in the foreground. So I might have to experiment with that a bit. I could try going for a warmer tone with the rocks. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's probably better. So we got those, and then we also want to make some wooden platforms. So what's a good reference I could use for those? That is not like Sonic Advance. Oh my gosh, Edge has been cooking. Edge has been cooking. I wanna show. Oh, awesome. Okay. So I have shown earlier in the stream what Edge was cooking. This background was just something I was experimenting with. But this is a tile set for the stage immediately after the beach level, which is Depths of Atlantis. It'll be an interesting mix between kind of like underwater ocean palace and like construction site. But he's been making more tiles, and it looks really cool. I wish that A sprite did not pixelate when you zoomed out. Oh my gosh, this temple. Like, here's Crony. Oh my goodness. I am so excited for this level to start putting it together. Let's go! Edge has been cooking. Yeah, I love how huge the architecture is. It's making me want to go back to Belltown and make like giant pillars like this for it to give it a more grandiose feel. Yeah, it looks so good. Absolutely fantastic work. Thank you, Edge. No joke, one of the best pixel art background assets you've seen. Yeah, for real, seriously? App says, do you need gimmick ideas for the Atlantis and beach levels? Yes. If you would like to come up with some ideas, feel free. Because I know that you've been like helping us out every now and then with like little sketches of concepts, which honestly has been like a big help. So thank you for that. But oh my goodness, this is a good spot. I mean, the environment's in a good position right now. I will see if I can get started on the wood platforms before we wrap up. So let's see. Beach, bridge. Will that give me something to work with? Maybe like a beach boardwalk? Let's just start making some wood panels. So we could do like let me do this. Yeah, I'm also collaborating with my friend Arietti on the World Tree. I kind of got stuck on it, so I just passed it along to her to see what she can do. But I will go over that during my next dev stream on Friday. Because it's kind of an interesting conundrum that I found myself in with that level. And I think it would be a good thing to like make the subject of that level design stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And I could maybe do like a spirally thing here. I want it to feel a bit rounder than this though. Da, da, da. Let me do this. Da, 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 da. I think that works. Da, 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 da. think the color I'm using is too pale. So I will use this color instead. Da da na 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 na. Da 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 da. Let's do this to make the edge look sharp. Like a good way to make the edge of certain geometry look sharper is to make like the edge a lighter color. All right, cool. So this is a single bridge tile. I feel like maybe the perspective is not gonna match up that well. Unless maybe I could add like another like platform type on top of it. Yeah, that could work. Okay. Something like this. Excuse me. You've been watching the VODs vids on YouTube and you're really excited for this game? 10 out of 10 comfy streams. Oh, thank you so much, Teal Ice Dragon. Yeah, I'm super excited for this game too. I'm putting everything I have into it. Within reason, of course. Oh, I bet what I could do, maybe add like a blue like underlight. So it really feels like it's positioned like over like the ocean. Oh, right, then right here. Na na na. Okay, hold on. You already have a killer idea for the beach level? How about cronies carrying crony on the surfboard? Oh, I could add a new crony phone effect. I could also just straight up do like a surfboard mechanic. But I imagine like since the second mission of this level involves like catching up to somebody, like in the style of a foot race, it might behoove us to make like the gimmicks like really like act as a way to like keep your speed up. Oh, nice Henya emotes. Henya is such a sweet bean. I love her. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the almighty kettle. It's so cool how VShojo just like lets the VTubers just like keep their rights to their characters and stuff. Let me do this. I'd say my favorite in VShojo is Zentreya. We've actually rated her a few times in the past, and like, she's just super sweet, like behind that like badass exterior. It's kind of funny because like I am also like one of my other favorite VTubers is also kind of like a badass time traveler, just like Zentreya. You have Zen and Henya. Nice. Yeah, I also really love Iron Mouse. I've been watching her for a long time. I think I first started watching her when she did that stream a long time ago to raise money to get like a new desk. She was trying to raise like $2,000, and before she could even finish explaining why she needed it, she got the money. I think back then she had like 20,000 followers. Now she has like 2.5 million. Think you remember that? Nice. I think this could work, honestly. How tall is this? Okay, move it down by 3. So now we make an edge variant, which I think would come in the form of like, we just have like a pillar. Na 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 na. And then we can just kind of like make it extend upwards a bit. Yeah, something like that. And maybe like eventually I could give it a little bit of texture. Something like this. Yeah, that is a lot of followers, oh my goodness. But she absolutely deserves it. Not sure if I dig it quite yet, but I'm getting somewhere with this. Oh, maybe I could wrap a rope around it. Kind of like... It gives it nice contrast too. So now I'll like apply this color. Her chat must be in permanent slow mode. Pretty much, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. I want to move it up just one more. Well, a couple more. This way we can go down here. Yeah, this could work. This could work. I'm probably gonna check with the edge drive just to see if I'm cooking the recipe good. Yeah, more followers equals more chaos. There is something to be said about being in a streamer's chat that has a lower follower count. You can actually have like involved conversations without having to resort to like bits or super chats. But not to say that that's where we have the only meaningful conversations. It's just like it makes it a bit easier. Okay, I could do this. I dig. I think maybe I could also make this a bit thicker too. Interaction is a huge part of streaming for you. It's part of why you find it difficult to watch YouTube streams. Yeah, I get ya. It does make it tricky, like when I'm watching like hololive streams, just the fact that the chat moves so quickly. Like, it's pretty much impossible for the streamer to respond to normal chat, only to like super chats. But I do not blame them for only focusing on the super chats, given like how popular they are. Jonathan, 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 Jonathan. Okay, so yeah, we want to do this. I think. Oh, I know. Move one over a little bit. Got a half for now, Rob? Yeah, I'll be heading off pretty soon, too. I think we cooked pretty good today. Like, I'll work some more on the platforms, and some more on some more rock formations and stuff, just so that we have a nice round, like, tile set to work with. And then some slopes, like particularly with like the sand sections, because we want the slopes there to be quite gentle. Oh, you don't know too much about hololive, but you think the only clip you've seen is this one Yu-Gi-Oh player getting OTK'd and panicking the deeper into the turn the opponent went. Oh! Yeah, there's quite a few clippable moments. Like, most of my like experience watching hololive has been through clippers, which thank goodness for them for sticking through and like highlighting some of the best moments for us. Because a lot of them can stream for like hours at a time, like much like other like streamers on like Twitch and stuff. So that's kind of cool, and it's like the memes are so fun. And like the same could be said about like VShojo as well, like just like the memes and stuff. Oh my gosh, yeah, like this is, I really like the vibes here. I can work with this. So this is the fruits of our labor today. Yay! Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today as I chill out and work on this. So, let's see, is Dawn still streaming? I'm checking. She is. Okay, so Dawn is the voice of Aegis from Persona 3, for those who weren't here earlier. She's also the voice of Lilac in the Freedom Planet series, which I am a producer of. And she's playing Persona 3 with the voice of Joker from Persona 5, Xander Mopus. So let's give her a raid, shall we? Dawn M. Bennett B.A. I'll make sure I spell it correctly. Okay. Nice. And here's our raid message. For those who are following her, it looks like her chat is set to follower and subscribers only right now. No, I misspelled it. Ah. Okay, so for my underwings, that is our read message. Did a great job on the background. Thank you, Mike. So without further ado, I shall bid you all adieu. Thank you all so much for chilling out with me today. And I will see you on Thursday. We'll be playing A Hat in Time. I've actually owned the game since it first came out many years ago, but I haven't gotten around to playing it until now. But I keep hearing from my friends that it's very good, so I'm excited. That's a wrap. Bye.